I'd like to go to a super cool spot I've heard about in this city. It's really a hostel, but I think it's also like a co-working space. I've collected lots of taxi apps. I'm going to use Yandex. There's two that work pretty good in the city here. And so if you've used Uber or Lyft, it's similar. You just tell it where you are and where do you want to go to. And I want to go to Fabrika Hostel. There we go. And you could take one of these taxis and you might get a fair price. I mean, they're here, but the problem is, one, if you don't speak the language, it's hard to communicate where you want to go. And sometimes the drivers don't understand what you're trying to tell them. And the other problem is sometimes they just want to take advantage of you because they know you're a tourist. So I'm looking for a brown Prius with the license plate 238SH. And the one nice thing about Yandex too is if you put your credit card details into the app. Oh, here's my car right here. So riding in a Yandex is about like riding in Uber or any other kind of app-based ride service. The nice thing is that if you don't communicate the local language, and I definitely don't speak Georgian or Russian, you can communicate where you want to go without actually speaking to the driver, and that's pretty useful. And you're also going to get a fair price for a ride, which should happen every time you hail a taxi on the street, but to be honest, it doesn't always happen. And the other great thing is you can pay with your credit card. So if you need to get to the airport or somewhere else and you don't want to have a bunch of currency that you might not need, you can just charge it to your card, and it's much easier. Can I get one IPA? Can I take it outside? The bottle? Okay. 12. Thank you. I'm not in a hostel, but it's also just a cool place to come hang out. And they have this beautiful outdoor patio with all kinds of boutique spaces, and so I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my, I think it's local IPA, and it's so nice out here. So I forgot to mention the price of the ride, but it was $3.80 lari, which was $1.28. It added a tip, so it was $1.41. Everyone's filming. See, he's going to film a YouTube. This is like an Instagram-y hotspot. Like, this girl has 2 camera phones.